Alright, this video is regarding OLED. Some people claim that they get headaches and eye strain from OLED displays. And the reason is because OLED uses PWM, Pulse-Width Modulation. Similar, exactly the same thing actually, similar to what it's used in solar panel chargers. So they don't actually, at least some manufacturers, don't actually turn off or turn down the pixel brightness. What they do is they pulse it with the pulse width modulation, and then since you're turning it off and on, the pixel doesn't get as bright as it did before. Kind of like a light bulb, you know. You turn on a light bulb, and then as it shuts down, it gets dimmer. What they're doing is millions of times a second. So let me show you this video first.
But mostly, no. That's because lots of OLED displays from companies like Samsung don't actually get dimmer when you turn down that brightness slider. Now, your eyes may think it's getting dimmer, but what's actually happening is that the display is rapidly turning on and off hundreds of times per second, creating an effect that appears to adjust brightness but isn't actually doing what you think it's doing. This effect, known as pulse width modulation, or PWM for short, is known to cause headaches, eye pain, and severe debilitating effects in a percentage of the population.
Yeah, I didn't know this actually. So we're going to test an OLED display. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Here's the captain. We're at 100% brightness here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a slow motion video that will test this. So what I did was I used the slow motion feature of the iPhone in order to film the OLED display. And I'm going to play it back here. It is 1 minute and 16 seconds long, so it's too long. So this is 100% brightness here. And as you can see from the right side of the screen, it's at 50% brightness. Let's let it play for a few seconds. I don't see anything. Yeah, the captain's moving really slow. But I don't see any flicker. So that's interesting. This is an Apple branded device that has an OLED display. And now this is it, like all the way down. It's hard to see here, but I don't see any. Oh, here we go, right at the bottom right. Let's keep an eye on the captain. No flickering. So maybe it's just Samsung, I don't know. I don't know. Samsung makes the displays for Apple, so I don't quite get it. Or maybe my phone isn't sampling fast enough, but slow motion is pretty damn fast.